Hello, this is Pam from pamgriffithscoaching.com. I wanted to pop in here today because I'm really noticing a lot of questions around, do I become certified as a coach? Which coaching program should I take? Um, and I want to kind of just separate a few things for you and make clear the differences between the coaching profession, as many of you may have heard me say before, what true coaching is and what coaching is. And they're very different. And it's okay if you are coaching. I do that to emphasize people who are calling themselves coaches who aren't professionally trained in professional coaching and ICF core competencies. And so it's fine. You are where you are. We support coaches in business development as well as in our coach training academy to just gain coaching skills. If that's all you want, that's great. And they're so useful to learn some tools and a methodology to help you have a coaching conversation or to take a coach approach in business, in your life, in your role. And so there are some stepping stones to becoming credentialed as a coach. And as I said, you can also just maybe take a course, a 4-month course or a 3-day course, that type of thing. That's okay too. It's really about what you want from this course and now, what you're going to use coaching skills for at the end of the day. Is it just to help you be more effective as a leader? Is it help you to be a better listener as a mom, as an entrepreneur, in your sales conversations? What exactly do you need coach training for? And so there are weekend courses that aren't accredited, and there are weekend courses that are. But what I want to say is there's a vast difference between a coaching school that's not accredited and one that is, because we are a coaching academy and coach training academy, and we have to provide the rigor and the content that is mapped to the ICF ethics and standards of the International Coach Federation. And so there's a lot of rigor involved. And I know people are also asking, do I need a credential? And that's entirely up to you. What I do know is when you do have a credential, it separates you apart from a very noisy industry, a crowded space in the world of coaches. So when you have an ICF credential, the ICF is the gold standard in coaching. And so you can rest assured if you take a program that is ICF accredited, it has some rigor and some standards that we as a coach training academy need to um, abide by. We need to check the boxes. We need to make sure that our standards, our delivery, our training and content and engagement is, uh, you know, above the rest of whatever other coaching programs are out there. ICF has a standard in which we as coaches practice those standards. And so if you have started your journey with coach training and maybe you started many years ago, that's okay. If you have an ICF credential, or so if you've started your training many years ago and didn't go ahead and get your credential, that's okay. It might be a time to come and refresh your coaching skills. If you've taken a coaching course that wasn't accredited, part of what we adhere to as under the ICF profession, when we have our ICF credential, is that we are required to continue to sharpen our saw as coaches. So if you've taken a weekend course or maybe a coach training that wasn't accredited or was accredited, we must always be refreshing our coaching skills to get back into that groundedness of what true coaching is. And so if you already have your credential and it's time to refresh and get yourself back in the seat of practicing coaching and, anchoring your knowledge and refreshing your knowledge, I want to invite you to, check in with us. We have a couple of programs coming up in a few weeks, actually, in November, for coaches who want to continue to work through the ethics and core competencies of coaching. We have a 3-hour course that we're providing you with, as well as our mentor coaching, which is happening the end of November, and that will continue for 3 months into the month of March in 2021. This is all virtual, of course. And then, of course, we have our accredited coach training program, and you can get on the wait list for our next virtual programs that are available coming in 2021. So I share all of this with you because I think it's important to really decide what you want. And if you're looking at a coach training program, who are you going to be coaching? I think that's so important in what you're choosing as a coaching program. Who are the people you're going to be coaching? And what are the skills, tools, knowledge that you're really looking for within a program? So getting super clear on that. And then what are the gaps? Maybe you're not aware of your gaps. We talked about that today in a conversation with one of the coaches that I'm supporting. Sometimes we're super knowledgeable as coaches and we're competent as coaches, but then it's the business development side that may feel like there are some gaps, and we can help you with that as well. But I want you to come back to, where are you in the continuum of learning, and what do you most need right now that will support you and those that you support in a really big way? So reach out if there's some information below that inspires you or you want to learn more. You can click the links below to get more information and reach out to us to have a conversation. We look forward to hearing where you are in your coaching journey, growing your business, or having huge influence in your community and in your organization. Bye for now.